be alone. You can't buy my love. I know you want it, you can look, but don't touch. Baby, I don't need your
I just can't get you out of my head. For your love anymore. I swore I would be true, and honey, so did you. So why were you holding my hand? Is that the way we said? Were you lying all the time? Was it just a game to you? But I'm in so deep.
It's Wednesday. It's 7 o'clock. It's time now for Trivia. We're actually live today. We're not doing this, not pre-recorded. We're not on vacation. I'm here in my house. You can talk to me right now and you'll get a live reaction from me if you comment on the thing. We are live. We are in Bernie's house live today. It is 7 o'clock. I just watched the solar launch, whatever, the lunacy, or whatever you want to call it. And I'm not sure what I'm watching now other than a CGI-looking, satellite-looking thing that's supposedly going to tell us what is supposedly happening, because I doubt they have a camera following along. So we're not watching anything live right now. But hey, you want to watch a CGI-infested video, watch Jurassic Park. All right, been a busy few weeks. Working, not working, stuff here in the house. Got a lot of stuff going on. Didn't work yesterday. We had a medical emergency that led to me having to cancel the show last night. So there was no karaoke last night at Seven Seas. But Monday was a good night. Oh, Ina's here. Let me. I also have somebody else here. Let me prepare this. Hold on.
What's up?
Hold on. You're giving it away. We are.
Miguel llegó con su cara de serio, pero todo el mundo sabe que él trae fuego del misterio. Tira peo, Miguel, tira peo, tira peo. Cuando baila, cuando come, tira peo. Ay, Miguel quema el manejo, tira peo, Miguel, tira peo. Todo el barrio está al acecho, si se agacha corre lejos que Miguel tira peo.
He's here. And this is the world premiere of the Choppers. There he is. Let me get Geoff and Sally's disco days off the screen. So yeah, as I was saying, I had to cancel yesterday, so there was no karaoke. I did go pick up my stuff, run back here, and I've been here playing nurse, dealing with everything here. Otherwise, it's been work here, work here. And that's it.
You're working hard then.
Sally and Geoff look great. Let's put them back on. There they go. Who knew Geoff had an afro under that hat?
Right?
Look, this is an old video, but this is them now. See? Can you see the hair?
Yeah.
Let's take them off again. So that's what you're going to be seeing now whenever I play regular music, doesn't have videos in between karaoke songs. The screens are going to have that.
That's actually pretty funny.
They added a new feature where you can create your own, like the disco light thing. Like you can just say, I want it to be two skeletons dancing in this.
You're having too much fun with that.
Yeah. Which mic are you on? You're on.
I'm on this one here. I don't hear anything. Check. Oh, there you go.
There.
Damn. Now I can hear myself.
There, no. I had to adjust depending on how you... There we go. So, yeah. So, Miguel's here. He's going to playoffs today, right?
Yes, sir.
Is this to try to get into Tri-Cups?
Yes, sir.
Like everybody else who keeps posting about Tri-Cups?
Yeah.
I'm getting sick of seeing it already.
Oh, this is for 9-ball. 8-ball, we didn't make the playoffs, but we did make playoffs for 9-ball, so we're going there to win and hopefully get tri-cups.
But Gilbert's team with Yai and they
Did they make it?
they made it.
Then they're playing another team, probably out of sharpshooters.
Okay, again, I don't follow any of this.
But if we win,
And then I'm not sure of how the Garrison playoffs work, where who actually plays there.
well, whatever the team is, you'll use 5 the same way you play it every week. You pick 5 of your 8 players on your team.
But who do they play against over there?
So I don't know who they're in a different division.
Yeah.
They're a separate division from this one over here.
Let's see what Ina's saying. Oh, they're living their best life.
All the time?
Jeff and Sally are right next to you.
No.
Ina's home
Ah.
because Jason wanted to watch the launch.
I was watching that right when I was eating. I was like,
Okay, I saw the launch. They went into space,
Yeah.
and then they switched over to the CGI-looking satellite thing. And they're explaining what is gonna happen, but there's no way that that's live because how would they have a camera? How would they have a thing next to it with a camera going, "Hey, look at it"?
That rocket was
That's what they anticipate it to be.
that was pretty good. That blast is like the when you fart, all that smoke that comes out. That's what it felt like.
Yeah. You saw the smoke.
Yeah. That's the fumes. The fire is where the intense
Yeah.
is at the intenseness.
That's why my bathroom's broken because you've been in there all these days.
Jesus, man! I thought I fixed that.
No.
I'm gonna have to go try to fix it again in a little bit.
See.
Hey, Smokey back here taking a shit. He's there. Well, I ain't gonna tell nobody else.
I had that problem the other day again. What day was it? Was it Saturday? It must have been Saturday. It wasn't Monday. Corey was there, so it was Saturday.
Oh, someone ratted you out?
No, I had to go. So I put Corey to sing, and I took the tablet with me.
How long was this song?
I don't know, but I heard it end. I put up the music. I switched the video over,
I know.
and I waited to finish. Then I went out.
Oh my God! He's like, oh, so. You didn't have to run. You were running on the toilet. Going,
What I need to add is like how I have these like things like
Squirt.
but when it says give him a hand, give them a hand or something like that.
yeah.
So I just go okay, music, give them a hand.
Oh,
Video.
You gotta work on that.
Yeah.
You need more space.
I don't want to take the microphone in there with me. You're gonna be hearing me like give him a hand. No! Bloop.
Give him a hand.
No.
Bloop.
But it definitely was a number 2, not a.
We're number 1, damn it!
I was trying to get Sabrina on through a Discord thing, but we couldn't figure out how her camera doesn't work. She couldn't hear me. I could hear her.
I don't know.
I gave up. I said, screw it. It's not worth it.
Todo es complicado. Everything.
Cagando y trabajando a la misma vez.
Must be nice. TMI.
That's talking about me at work.
Oh.
You know, that
I
explains.
thought
That I guess they just realized. Oh, that's why he disappeared.
I thought that was Sabrina that was.
No, she's at FIU.
Ah, FIU.
No, leyeron lo que escribí. No leyeron lo que escribí. I gotta
No.
go back up.
Yo no la digo nada.
The restaurant has karaoke, so. She's at the Chili's at FIU. Sí.
Ah, Chile.
A Chile a cantar con Celi.
Mira.
Con Araceli. Canta con Araceli. I could have used Araceli yesterday.
Ah. There.
But that was a fucked up situation. It was like she had an appointment at 4. They called us come at 4:30. We're running behind. Okay, we got there at 4:30. We sat there till 7:30 before they even took her from the lobby to the inside to do the to remove the stitches and do a drainage. And then they didn't actually take her in from the going in and changing her to a gown and putting IVs on it till 8:30. And I was already like doing okay. We're gonna probably start late. I texted Tessia like, hey, we might start at 11. She didn't come out of there till 10:30. And when she came out, she was like all fucked up, serious pain. And I'm like, can't do it. I just cancel, forget it. Nothing I can do about it.
Yeah.
I tried. I wasn't. I left everything set up like table
Is she feeling
monitor.
better now,
All
or-
I had to do was walk in, open the laptop, and press play.
How's she doing now? She doing a little bit
Yeah,
better?
a little bit better.
That's good.
Sabrina puso, hello.
Hello.
Read, don't assume. Ay,
Ay.
espérate, coño. Estás como la otra. Que se encabrona por cada bobería. Pero, I gotta get closer.
Oh, God.
All right, Sally and Geoff look great. Miguel are not that far from FIU. Okay, so the smell is strong. Oh, she's smelling your farts over there.
Yeah, I bet.
That's what knocked down that bridge over FIU, right? You drove by, tiraste un peo, boom, se cayó el puente.
I think it was just the el retumbo, like when there's an earthquake.
Kathy may have a job. Her interview went great. That's old news. She hasn't updated since then.
Está perdida.
If you want to take a new job, laughing alone, get a restaurant. I don't want a new job. I don't even want the jobs I have. No, so saying Kathy got a new job at a restaurant that has karaoke. Oh, Kathy got a job at a restaurant that has karaoke. Coño.
Qué manera de explicar la mierda.
It's in different things, and it's tiny. Sabrina, understand. It's tiny for me. Tiny letters. So I kind of try to just keep up as fast as I can. We're about to lose Miguel. He's going to take a shit soon. Let's do a celebratory shot. Vite los dientes. Bernie needs visuals. I need like the Denny's menu that had the pictures of the food. That's how I know what I like. I can't be reading. At least I can do that much.
Oh,
Tell Miguel not to knock down the new bridge at FIU with his farts.
No, I'm gonna knock her head down. She's gonna go, ay, Miguel! She's gonna fall down.
At least I'll look at the menu. My uncle Gil, in the 70s, went with like his family to Mexico or something, and then when the waitress asked him, "¿En qué le puedo servir?" he got up and walked around the restaurant and pointed at food. He goes, "Yo quiero esto, yo quiero esto, y un nugget."
Oh my God.
He was eyeballing other people's. He was like, "I want one of those. I want one of those."
Eso, y eso.
Y un nugget.
Un lager. Bueno, I
En
gotta
paz
go to the
descanse.
bathroom.
He's going to the bathroom. So let's do the Crystal intro, and we'll be back on the other side with some trivia.
Live from Westchester, it's Home Trivia at Bernie's with your hosts, Bernie and Geoff, featuring BS with friends, Jameson shots, and trivia. And now, here's your host, Bernie.
You suck.
I do suck. Yes, definitely Wajito vibes. Definitely Wajito vibes. 70s with a blind to be like, like you quiero esto, este, y un nugget. Like you couldn't like just ask for these foods? No. Again, en paz descanse. That's my Uncle Gil. He was my favorite uncle. Guajiro. Soy Guajiro. All right, let's get to the trivia part, which is what everybody's supposedly here for, or whoever's here is here for. At least two people, and Miguel in the bathroom now. I'm going to mess up my toilet after I fixed it. Had him, like, going to the dentist bathroom. Now he's here again. No, I'm going to mess up the bathroom here again. All right, let's get started with tonight's trivia game. All right, as always, you need to be we have a one-player minimum. You need to be at least one person in order to play. Or you can be a really smart monkey who has joined us here on the chat. She's at FIU right now looking to see if she can run into Mario in front of the Starbucks. A one-player minimum in order to play. Grab 3 sheets of paper, number them 1 through 5, or grab one big piece of paper with make 5 columns on it, whatever. 3 columns of 1 through 5. Scream and shout the answers all you want, because I'm here, you're there, and I can't hear you, but you can hear me, but I won't scream and shout. Not yet. No looking up the answers, and if you do know the answer, please don't post the answers in the comments. Please remember, you're playing with yourself, so you will only be cheating yourself. Questions round 1 are worth 1 point each. Questions round 2 are worth 2 points each. Questions round 3 are worth 5 points each. You're playing for first place gets nothing, second place gets nothing. But if you could take a picture of yourself while playing and tag us at Trivia Miami on Instagram or Facebook or whatever you're on, I will try to reshare it as soon as I see it. We're also going to spin the wheel and take shots. This is the wheel. See, wheel. In the Lucky Son of a Bitch raffle. All right, here's our legal disclaimer. If you can read small and fast, you can read that thing. And as always, we try to be here Wednesdays live. We did take a couple weeks where I was recording it. I did it the first time I did it like the same day, but in the morning, the next day, the day before the wife's surgery, I did it the Tuesday before on St. Patrick's Day. And then last week I just took the week off because everybody was here, it was spring break, and it just too much of a hassle. That's all the recovery and stuff. But we should be back to our normal rotation. Maybe next week more people will show up, assuming that the rocket doesn't explode on the way back. All right, we have karaoke at Seven Seas Bar, normally 4 nights a week, Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, even though we did not have it yesterday due to a family emergency. I'm at the Garrison on Fridays at 8 o'clock. And as far as I know, we're still doing the Star Wars trivia on May the 4th. I am losing motivation, but I might get inspired to do it either way. If you could throw a little bit of money this way, that's the Venmo, that's the Cash App. Hook us up. That way we can pay for these Jameson bottles and the shots we take and the beer that we drink. I'm going to take a quick commercial break, and I'll be right back.
Shop with excitement. Shop where it's fun. At Miracle Center, there's something for everyone. Great stores to choose from. Men's, women's, and children's fashions, movies. Make Miracle Center #1. Restaurants, holiday shopping, gift giving, and more. Visit Santa's Live Deer Forest and register to win thousands of dollars in prizes. And with every purchase of $100, you'll receive a free Discovery Cruise from Miracle Center on Coral Way.
I have found my new car. The Chrysler LeBaron series for 1982. They are like no other cars in America, Europe, or Japan. No other car combines LeBaron's high mileage, luxury, and Seat 6. LeBaron has better mileage than every gasoline-powered Mercedes-Benz, Audi 5000, or Toyota Cressida. Lee Iacocca's dream to combine high mileage and luxury is a reality at a surprising price. The 1982 Chrysler LeBaron series. My new car.
And we're back. All right. Let's see, where was I by? Making sure nobody needs me here. I bought this this intercom thing to communicate with the patient in this house. So if you hear that thing going off, it's because somebody needs me. We'll go to a quick commercial break and I'll run back. But for now, let's go. Let the bidding begin. What? Hey, look, it's the next car getting prepped to be sold at the LeBaron. You need to get Ricardo Montalbán to point out the Corinthian leather. All right, let's get started. Round 1. Time now to put your phones in the buckets, teléfonos en la cubeta, phones in the buckets. Question 1. True or false? The 5 Olympic rings signify the 5 sports hosted at the first Olympics in ancient Greece. Again, true or false? The 5 Olympic rings signify the 5 sports hosted at the first Olympics in ancient Greece. I wonder if the truck driver will pull over for the LeBaron like he did for the what was it, town car. And then we keep seeing him going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Surprised I haven't heard from Flip. No Flip on here today. Maybe he's over on the... I don't see him on Twitch either. Maybe he forgot. All right, question 2. What now retired NBA player starred in the 1996 movie Kazam? What now retired NBA player starred in the 1996 movie Kazam? Okay, now the NASA thing is just 2 girls talking to the camera. They're not any longer showing fake things. I should have put it on the little, put another little square just so Jason can watch the launch and the trivia at the same time. All right, question 3. Which Friends actress played Alex's girlfriend on the last 2 seasons of Family Ties? A. Jennifer Aniston, B. Courtney Cox, or C. Lisa Kudrow? And which Friends actress played Alex's girlfriend on the last 2 seasons of Family Ties? Jennifer Aniston, Courtney Cox, or Lisa Kudrow? There's one other person missing, but I don't want to say anything because they get mad. But I don't see them here either. All right, question 4. What Tom Clancy character has been played by Alec Baldwin, Harrison Ford, and Ben Affleck? And what Tom Clancy character has been played by Alec Baldwin, Harrison Ford, and Ben Affleck? The launch ended. Now my YouTube is going to start playing other videos that have nothing to do with anything I'm watching here. No, I stopped it. It's just going to stay frozen there. All right, finally, question 5, everybody's favorite category. Florida. Or not Florida. I'm going to read a news headline. You need to let me know if you think it's Florida or not Florida. The only 2 possible answers are Florida, not Florida. And most of you already know this, but I had to use it anyway. Here's the headline. Man awaits sentencing over videos showing sexual torture of baby monkeys. Was that Florida or not Florida? No. The launch ended doesn't mean Miguel's done. The launch is only the fart. The rest is what he does now until next week, when he goes off into space. That's why he's tirapeo.
Miguel llegó con su cara de serio, pero todo el mundo sabe que él trae fuego del misterio. Tirapeo.
All right, that is the end of round 1. Let's go over the questions one more time in case you missed any. Question 1 was true or false. The 5 Olympic rings signified the 5 sports hosted in the first Olympics in ancient Greece. Question 2, what now retired NBA player starred in the 1996 movie Kazam? Question 3, which Friends actress played Alex's girlfriend on the last 2 seasons of Family Ties? A, Jennifer Aniston, B, Courtney Cox, or C, Lisa Kudrow? I said it right that time. I shouldn't have. Courtney Cox. Question 4, what Tom Clancy character has been played by Alec Baldwin, Harrison Ford, and Ben Affleck? Sorry, I didn't click it. I just read it. I read ahead. And question 5, Florida or not Florida? Man awaits sentencing over videos showing sexual torture of baby monkeys. All right, please check your own answer sheet. See if these are the answers you want to stick with. Again, you want to help us out. That's the Venmo. That's the Cash App. Send us money. We need money. I'm going to take another quick commercial break, and I'll be right back.
I love this song. What station is that? Coast 97.3 FM.
Great song. What station is that? It's Coast 97.3 FM.
I love this song.
Me too. What station is that?
Ever wonder what radio station you're listening to? For the most music throughout your workday, listen to South Florida's Coast 97.3 FM. The best mix of the 80s, 90s, and today with less talk.
Grand Prix's new track. Grand Prix is bigger, longer, and faster. Feel the thrill of the hairpin turns. Then speed down the long straightaways. Grand Prix. Race your friends in the true spirit of Grand Prix competition racing. Feel the roar of the engines as you race the big challenge on Grand Prix Race-A-Rama. Open 7 days and nights. Take I-95 or exit 12 on the turnpike. Grand Prix on 441 just south of State Road 84 in Fort Lauderdale.
Take your family, go with your friends to good times where fun never ends. Be there. The fair, it's all there. The fair, be there. The fair, be there.
The Dade County Youth Fair and Exposition. Be there.
Imagine the perfect video store. It would have a great selection, right? Right! Over 10,000 videos. 3 evening rentals, so no rush, no hassle. Fast checkout. 24-hour quick drop return. Open late every night. Well, the perfect video store
Welcome to Blockbuster Video.
is popping up all over the country. There's one near you.
Blockbuster Video. Wow, what a difference.
And we're back. And there's a Geoff and Sally. I don't know if you saw them, Geoff and Sally's old video. They're there. Let's put some music. You can't hear it. All right, the ice rink they use for the show at the fair, they should use it all year for FIU students. Does that include the extra attraction that you found there? You want that there all year too? All right, let's get into the raffle. Or spin the wheel, actually. All right, it's time to spin that wheel. It's raffle time. I'm going to spin this wheel. Whoever name it lands on, that person wins. Regardless of who wins, we're taking shots. If you're home, since Miguel's taking shots in the bathroom. But since you're home, take shots wherever you are. If not, take them tomorrow. All right. Let's spin that wheel and see where it lands. Geoff. Geoff won. Geoff, you happy about that? Geoff? All right, he won. You didn't. Say it with me. You lucky son of a bitch. All right, let's go over the answers from round one. Question 1 was true or false. The 5 Olympic rings signified the 5 sports hosted in the first Olympics in ancient Greece. That is false. I forgot what they signify. I did know that piece of information, but I forgot it. All right, what now retired NBA player starred in the 1996 movie Kazam? Shaquille O'Neal. Bad movie. Which Friends actress played Alex's girlfriend on the last 2 seasons of Family Ties? It was Courtney Cox. Question 4. What Tom Clancy character has been played by Alec Baldwin, Harrison Ford, and Ben Affleck? Jack Ryan. That song should be played at FIU. Some women hear that they wear miniskirts and shorts without wearing... loud and bold. And question 5. Florida or not Florida? Man awaits sentencing over videos showing sexual torture of baby monkeys. Unfortunately, that is Florida. I will point out, the guy lived in Coral Gables, and his name is Francisco Ravello, but no relation, really. We're not related. Stop spreading that rumor. All right, these questions are 1 point each, so whatever you got right, add that up. You should have 5 in total. We'll figure that out. Post your score in the comments. That way we can follow along. Remember, we're here Wednesdays. Hopefully live every Wednesday. If not, we'll pre-record. But we should be live again next week. Karaoke at 7 Seas Bar. Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Unfortunately, not yesterday. But should normally be Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Fridays at the Garrison. In-person trivia. Hopefully coming up on May the 4th. Going to take another quick commercial break. And we'll be right back for round 2.
If you want excitement, games, and of course the best prices in town, come to the Swap Shop.
Where's the bargains?
At the Swap Shop.
Florida's second largest tourist attraction with more than 2,000 vendors. Open 7 days a week. So you can buy everything you ever wanted. Name brands, all guaranteed. Where are the bargains?
At the swap shop!
Come and visit our exotic car museum.
This is a Ferrari FXX, the fastest car in the world.
Kicks your nerves and it rattles your brain. That's so much fun, it'll drive you insane. You'll take a spill, what a thrill. Goodness gracious, Six Flags Atlantis.
This summer, splash into Six Flags Atlantis with the new Raging Rampage and the Daffy Duck Romp Around. There's water rides, super slides, and oceans of fun for everyone.
So clean and blue, so really cool. Goodness gracious, Six Flags Atlantis.
And we're back. The swap shop closed close to my new mechanic. You were safe. You were not the baby monkey involved in the incident with whoever that guy was, who is not related to me, despite what Billy Corbin is trying to spread. All right, let's get that out of there. I'm sure Ina got 5 points. I don't remember. She said she got them all right. And Sabrina had 2 out of 5. Ina had 5 out of 5. Kat didn't put anything. I don't see Flip here. All right, let's get into round 2. Takes care of monkeys. I do take care of monkeys. I take care of Sabrina. All right, let's get into round 2. Question 1. What came out first, 16 Blocks or Sin City? Both with Bruce Willis. What came out first? We do need people here next week. I still have a lot of Stellas in that fridge. I went to double check. No, he's on his 19th block at this point. All right, question 2. Which Korean martial art literally means the way of the foot and fist? And which Korean martial art literally means the way of the foot and fist? Wasn't that a disease that went spreading around Europe at one point? The foot and fist, or something like that. Foot and fist. The cows were getting it. The mad foot and fist disease. I don't remember. I didn't know that was a Korean thing. I guess in Korea they fight the disease of the foot and the fist. Nothing on Twitch from Flip. You think they caught him smuggling the beer from Chile and now he's in custody somewhere? All right, question 3 is time now for our anal bum cover. Sorry, an album cover. Whose 1990 album is this the cover for? Just the name of the artist, not the name of the album. Whose 1990 album is this the cover for? So far, the intercom hasn't gone off, so everything seems okay here. All right, question 4. What 2 movies were featured in Quentin Tarantino and Robert Rodriguez's Grindhouse, which were later released separately? The 2 main features, not the trailers. What 2 movies were featured in Quentin Tarantino and Robert Rodriguez's Grindhouse, which were later released separately? The 2 main movies, none of the trailers. I have been on Shorzy babysitting duty for 2 days and nights in a row. You should make Shorzy the honorary mascot of home trivia at Bernie's. You can take a poop right here in the middle of this room, and we'll let it get dry and sit there like furniture. Because then the cats will be confused. And finally, question 5. A question to piss off Just Danny, and that is Just Danny's picture right on the screen. If you can't see it, let's do this. See him right up there? That's him. So here's the question. What is the 7th and final novel of the Harry Potter series? What is the 7th and final novel of the Harry Potter series? He hates Harry Potter. He hates Lord of the Rings. He hates Game of Thrones. So anything like that, even though I've never seen these things either. But just knowing that he hates it and refuses to learn it because he doesn't think it should count as trivia makes me happy to upset him. Not that he's watching, but why not? It's his category. We keep it. I don't know about Harry Potter and Epstein Island, but what's her name, the writer? J.K. Rowling. Wonder how she feels about Kristi Noem's husband. That guy has an impressive rack, right? We haven't brought that up. Look it up if you haven't. Kristi Noem's husband. All right, that is the end of round 2. Let's go over the questions one more time in case you missed any. Question 1 was, what came out first, 16 Blocks or Sin City, both with Bruce Willis? Question 2, which Korean martial art literally means the way of the foot and fist? Ain't no bum cover. Whose 1990 album is this? The cover 4, just the name of the artist, not the name of the album. Question 4, what 2 movies were featured in Quentin Tarantino and Robert Rodriguez's Grindhouse, which were later released separately? The 2 main movies, not the trailers. In question 5, question to piss off Just Danny, what is the 7th and final novel of the Harry Potter series? All right, please check your own answer sheet. See if these are the answers you want to stick with. Remember, that's the Venmo. That's the Cash App. Send us money. We could use your help. I'm going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
If you're hungry and in the mood for something extraordinary, look for this symbol. And this telephone is the fastest way to Franco's original Italian pizza, day or night. If you live anywhere from Pompano to Hialeah, you can treat yourself to the best in authentic Italian dishes. Franco specializes in dishes from antipasto to veal francesa, all at reasonable prices. This symbol of excellence is in Pompano, Fort Lauderdale, North Miami Beach, North Miami, and Hialeah. Franco's, the king of pizza with home delivery day or night.
97 GTR, continuous rock and roll with Herman and McBean mornings.
No more pop scratches and ugly black buildup for these rock and roll animals.
97 GTR, all compact disc rock and roll.
Like ZZ Top, Bruce Springsteen, the Rolling Stones. Herman and McBean, mornings on 97 GTR, continuous rock and roll.
Ay, bendito, se le paró el carro. ¿Y eso cómo fue?
No sé. Yo le había echado coolant, pero se calentó.
Mire, lo voy a ayudar, porque yo tengo un tremendo coolant. Ámali. La próxima vez échele Ámali. Este sí es un coolant de calidad superior. Porque todos los coolant no son iguales, ¿sabes? Ámali es mejor de lo que tiene que ser.
Ah, pero oiga, ¿usted no es irichacón?
Sí, y de coolant yo sí sé. Exija Ámali. Tremendo coolant.
Why settle for some of it when you can get all of it?
Get it all, get to Zare and get it all.
It's gotta be a knockout, so I got to Zare.
It's gotta last.
It's gotta have a name I know.
So we got to Zare.
Get it all, Get it all.
It's gotta be a real value.
Get to sale and get it all.
Exciting fashions, famous brands, honest quality, genuine value.
Get to sale and get it all.
In Miami, se llama Zaire. And we're back, which means it's raffle time. So let's get the thing going. All right, it's time to spin that wheel. It's raffle time. I'm going to spin this wheel, and whoever name it lands on, that person wins. Regardless of who wins, we're taking shots, or at least I am. Let's spin the wheel and see whose name it lands on. It's Flip. Flip wins. All right. Let's put the song on. Get our shot ready.
Oh, yeah.
He wins, we don't. You lucky son of a bitch, wherever you are.
Así me gusta. Peligrosas y adosas. Descaradas y bandoleras. ¿Por qué? Porque te va a ganar.
All right. I might change that video and get rid of the Bar Nancy stage on there because I am very superstitious right now. See, I put on that. I made a Bar Nancy shirt. I put it on a Saturday. That Sunday, it was announced that I had died. Fine. Washed it, put it away. A couple weeks passed. I figured, okay, it's I knew I had a scheduling issue with the whole. My wife had a appointment and all that. And I had that shirt on because it was going to be golf karaoke. So in celebration of where we used to do golf karaoke, I thought I'd wear the shirt. And then ended up having to cancel. So I think the shirt is cursed, just like the bar was. So I might change that Sucia video to the original version, which did not have the cutaway to the Sucia guy. And just have the lady alone. I got to find the original video. Because I believe Bar Nancy is cursed. But either way. What bar is cursed? Bar Nancy. That's an answer. Let's go through the rest of our answers. What came out first, 16 Blocks or Sin City? Both with Bruce Willis? It was Sin City. Question 2. Which Korean martial art literally means the way of the foot and fist? Taekwondo. Taekwondo your ass. What is it that Crystal does? Is it jiu-jitsu or Taekwondo? If anybody knows, put it here in the comments so I can figure it out. I know Crystal's like in one of these. Ain't No Bump cover. Whose 1990 album? Is this the cover for? That is A Tribe Called Quest. Question 4. What two movies were featured in Quentin Tarantino and Robert Rodriguez Grindhouse, which were later released separately? Oh, yeah. Crystal does Jiu-Jitsu. Death Proof and Planet Terror. I personally like Death Proof better. Don't mind Planet Terror. But I actually own a DVD, the Blu-ray of the Grindhouse Experience, like the two together. I have it somewhere around here. And question to piss off Just Danny. What is the 7th and final novel of the Harry Potter series? It's Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. Not the Epstein Island. Either way, there was no transgendered people in the Harry Potter series. That's only in Marco Rubio and those people. They're the ones pretending. All right, these questions are worth 2 points each, so whatever you got right, multiply that times 2. So the most you can have is 10 points after this round. Add that to your previous score. That'll give you a running total at this point. And we're here Wednesdays, live or not, at 7 p.m. on YouTube. And if we're live, we're on Twitch and Facebook as well. We have karaoke at 7 Seas Bar Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Garrison on Fridays. We have an in-person game coming up on May the 4th. I'm going to take another quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Red Stripe, the beer in the short, stubby, ugly bottle. If ugly people stand next to a Red Stripe, they look beautiful. You, sir.
Yeah?
Would you say that you're ugly?
Well, I wouldn't say.
You are very ugly. Here, hold this Red Stripe.
Okay.
Look, you are beautiful. Red Stripe, it's beer. Hooray, beer.
Hooray, beer,
says the beautiful man.
Waterbed City presents the medical benefits of waterbeds. Many hospitals, nursing homes, and chiropractors are using waterbeds to aid in the treatment of a variety of health problems. Here's why. A waterbed contours every natural curve of your body. It gives your body total support and proper posture. People with backaches, arthritis, and insomnia all benefit from sleeping on waterbeds. And if a Waterbed City waterbed can help all these conditions, just imagine what it can do for you.
And I'm back. Let's see. Ina has 13. Sabrina stopped playing. Kat has 4. This round, 6 total. Like points or questions right? Oh, you can clarify that when you want. Yaya will be going out of town for her birthday, so Sabrina will be on Shoresy duty. She'll be cleaning a lot of duty on her Shoresy duty. I've been rewatching 21 Jump Street, and all I know from that is that waterbed can be used for murder. Well, if you watch Nightmare on Elm Street 1, you can see the star of 21 Jump Street get killed through a waterbed at the beginning almost. One of his first film roles. So it all ties in, I guess. It all ties in. All right, that's the scores I have on screen. Let's go on to round 3. It's time again to put your phones in the buckets. Teléfonos en la cubeta. Question 1 was, what was comedian Red Fox's real last name? And what was comedian Red Fox's real last name? Give me the bread so I can make some goddamn toast. I don't know what the song says. I've heard it so many times. But I always have it like in the background here. I really could use some cafecito right now. So after I'm done with this, I'm going to mommy's house to get my aunt to make coffee. And she's going to play the stupid song that she's been playing. Quiero café, con pan, con pan. As soon as I walk in, she said she's going to make her ringtone for me. I can't tell you on the internet what her ringtone is. But it's funny too. All right, question 2. Which U.S. president was nicknamed his rotundity, or however you say that? There's another puppy at Starbucks. Well, make sure Christy Nome doesn't see it. She's probably trying to shoot those puppies off her husband right now. I don't know. I have a different R word for our current president. But I can't say it apparently. But future generations, when we'll be able to call that president the other R word. Then we'll have a trivia question in a few years saying which U.S. president was nicknamed his R word. And a whole bunch of people who voted for him, which are also a bunch of R words. All right, question 3 is time now for our word. Jumbo. 4 on the top, 6 on the bottom. Letters are MYGRADLOAN. Hint, actor male. My grad loan. Figure it out. Sabrina got the word right. I'm not going to repeat it. The Lord is upset that I was even thinking about saying it. See, the light went down a little bit. Un apagón de Cuba. I'm going to have some fun tonight. I'm going to watch Daredevil 2 episodes and I'm going to drink cafecito. Did anyone see my post? Was pretending to be going back to the Bend tonight. Nobody replied or said anything. I guess nobody believed me. I guess when you really burn a bridge, people just go, there's no way this is true. It is an April Fool's joke. They get it immediately. All right, question 4. What former world heavyweight champion boxer was nicknamed the Brown Bomber? Not to be confused with our Brown Bomber.
¡Ay, Miguel! ¡Miguel!
Again, what former world heavyweight champion boxer was nicknamed the Brown Bomber? Not to be confused with
Miguel llegó con su cara de serio, pero todo el mundo sabe que él trae fuego del misterio. Tirapeo.
or
Miguel el Wamba, el rey del olor, en su cueva manda puro terror.
¡Ay, Miguel! ¡Miguel!
he's still in the bathroom. I cleaned it too. All right. Finally, question 5. Last question of tonight's game. Something of local history, news, or facts. What 1982 comedy movie's first sequel, both of which were filmed in Miami, was subtitled The Next Day? Again, which 1982 comedy movie's first sequel, both of which were filmed in Miami, was subtitled The Next Day? I mean, where's Miguel right now?
Hey, Smokey back here taking a shit! He's there! Well, I ain't gonna tell nobody else.
I thought of another R word.
Rectum.
It applies to. His
rectum.
Because he's nothing but a
rectum.
All right, that is the end of round 3. Let's go over the questions one more time in case you missed any. Question 1 was, what was comedian Red Fox's real last name? Question 2, which U.S. president was nicknamed his rotundity? Or however you say that. Not to be confused with the current president, who is known as his
rectum.
Or a different R word, which I'm not going to use. But I can use
rectum.
Question 3, word jumble. 4 on the top, 6 on the bottom. Those are the letters since an actor male. My grad loan. Question 4, what former heavyweight champion boxer, world heavyweight champion boxer, was nicknamed the Brown Bomber? Not to be confused with
¡Ay, Miguel! ¡Miguel!
And question 5, local history, news, or facts. What 1982 comedy movie's first sequel, both of which were filmed in Miami, was subtitled The Next Day? All right, please check your own answer sheet. See if these are the answers you want to stick with. That's the Venmo. That's the Cash App. Send us money. We'll be right back after another quick commercial break.
The largest Toyota sale.
He's never going to be done.
Up here. Focus. We only have a couple of seconds.
Would you get it ready, please? Come on, man, go.
Oh, I'm Paul Castronovo. This is Young Ron Brewer from 94.9 Zeta. Catch our morning show weekdays starting at 6. Remember, the only way to hear our very local, informative, and an entertaining program is to listen to 94.9 Zeta.
Don't forget about the animal displays.
Oh, yeah, we promise no more live animal displays because last Thanksgiving we messed up a turkey really bad.
Good, yeah.
I know it.
Dice esa gente, caballero, den la tarjeta en Westland, que a los de Hialeah les gusta comprar en Hialeah. Y me hicieron caso. Ya los de Hialeah no tienen que dispararse hasta Dayland, Cotler Ridge, el International Mall, o hasta el Omni, que también la tiene. Porque ya Dimolcar llegó aquí a Westland. Ya a Westland también se le puede caer a tarjetazo.
¿Para qué? ¿De la tarjeta mía sirve aquí también?
Chico, tú eres bobo.
Think you've done everything there is to do in Miami? Think you've seen it all? Well, think fast. Experience the wall-to-wall action and non-stop excitement that is Miami High Line. See world-class athletes climb the walls to catch a rock-hard ball, flying at speeds over 150 miles an hour. Think excitement. Think fun. Miami High Line. Think fast.
Come enjoy the rides and the wonderful. Lights, food, rides,
the Christmas spirit you find it here. On Palmetto, Bird Road at Tropical Park. One price, alright free.
And we're back. You got anything to say there, Geoff? All right. Let's get into the raffle. All right, it's time to spin that wheel. I'm going to spin this wheel. Whoever name it lands on, that person wins. Regardless of who wins, I'm taking a shot. Let's spin that wheel and see who wins. If it lands on your name, you win, but I'm still taking a shot. Look, it's Cat. Cat, I hope you feel well enough to take a shot. It's time for a shot. You win. We don't. You lucky son of a bitch.
It's more than just a market, it's a great big show. Opalaka, Hialeah. Opalaka,
Hialeah is where you go. Opalaka, Hialeah is where you do. Every time you go, you find something new. Opalaka, Hialeah. Opalaka, Hialeah is for you and me. All right, let's go over the answers. Where's my music? There it is. From round, we're in 3, right? Round 3. Yeah, Flip, you got here at 7:50. We started at 7. We're at round 3 already, and I've been trying to make these like 7 to 8, exactly. I'm like working out the timing between questions, everything, just to get it be 7 and 8. I got 2 episodes of Daredevil to watch. I got Cafecito to go pick up. I got to feed these kids, too. They haven't asked, but they're about to. As a matter of fact, me saying it out loud might lead to them popping over their heads through the hallway over there and saying, where's our food? All right, question 1 was, what was comedian Red Fox's real last name? Ironically, if you're not going to believe it, his name is John Elroy Sanford. He is Sanford, from Sanford & Son. Which U.S. president was nicknamed his rotundity? It's John Adams. Not to be confused with our current president, who is his...
Rectum.
All right, word jumble. You have 4 on the top, 6 on the bottom. Those are the letters. It's an actor male, Mike Radlone. It's Gary Oldman. What former world heavyweight champion boxer was nicknamed the Brown Bomber? Not to be confused with...
Ay, Miguel! Miguel!
It's Joe Louis. And question 5, local history, news or facts. What 1982 comedy movie's first sequel, both of which were filmed in Miami, was subtitled The Next Day? It was Porky's. Porky's 2, The Next Day. However, it was not filmed at the Porky's strip club in Hialeah, despite what people think. These questions are 5 points each, so whatever you got right, multiply that times 5. Add that to your previous score. That'll give you your total at this point. Remember, we're here Wednesdays. We'll be live again next week, hopefully. If not, we'll just record it. I've thought about recording it in front of the bar on Tuesday and then playing it on Wednesday, but not yet. Because this is already set up. It's just a matter of sit down, record, do the thing, and then we're done. Take the microphones and the chairs out, and we're done. Like, everything is already in place here. All right, we have karaoke at 7 Seas Bar Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Karaoke at Garrison on Fridays. In-person trivia coming up with karaoke on May the 4th. They take one last commercial break, and we'll be right back.
You know why I come to Lum's, good buddy? They grill the steaks just perfect. And the fish fried dinner is so tender and delicious. I love the juicy roast beef sandwich piled high with that thinly sliced roast beef. I like it when Mommy and Daddy take me to Wum's. The burgers are great. You and your kids get a better choice when you choose Lum's.
You get a choice. You get a better choice when you choose Lum's.
Compact disc sale of the year. Thousands of titles for only $8.99. All types of music. Rock, country, soul, jazz, classical, vocal, big band, pop. Hundreds of artists. Something for everyone. CDs for only $8.99. Come into Peaches now while the best selection's available.
And I'm back. And Geoff and Sally are dancing right there, see? All right, let's see. 23 for Ina. Flip is 1 out of 5, round 3, and I guess he'll go backwards and watch it again and get the rest of the questions. Sabrina stopped playing a long time ago. Kat has 16 this in total. And Hialeah is not Hialeah spelled backwards. Though when I was growing up and driving down 20th Street to get from Little Havana to Hialeah, I would see the Hialeah and think, oh, that's our sign saying that's Hialeah, right? I was wrong. It's like, hold on, wait up. I have a soundbite for that. I think I said, hey, isn't Hialeah and Hialeah the same thing? And somebody looked at me and said,
Isn't that cute? But it's wrong!
Where's that from? Do you know where that came from?
Isn't that cute? But it's wrong!
Bonus points if you know what cartoon that came from. Just put it there, whatever you got. Give yourself whatever points you want for that. All right, as far as I'm concerned, either way, everyone's winners. Look, Sabrina had it. So join us 7 p.m. online next week on Wednesdays. As far as I'm concerned, you're all winners for joining me here. You can follow us at Trivia Miami on Facebook and Instagram, Home Trivia Bernie on Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, and the main website. That's the karaoke stuff. That's send us some money if you can, Venmo or Cash App, whatever works out for you. And we can't leave without saying, hold on, I gotta take the Geoff and Sally off the screen here. We can't leave without, I forgot to put the QR code that way. Well, I had the dancing thing, so just imagine all this again. You know it. Let's say it.
Fuck you, Jordan. Fuck you, Jordan. You make me sick.
I've been getting copyright strikes for that, but it doesn't affect anything, but still, don't want it on there anymore. All right, so again, thanks for everybody. I'll be here. I'll be tomorrow at the bar. Join me for karaoke there. I'm gonna let Cox on the Radio sign us off.
Have yourself a real nice day. And if you want to smile some, listen to Power 96.